What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to Videos by Kino. And today, Hop. Yo, Hop is back. Hopsin just dropped. Yo, Hopsin's about to shit on everybody in this bitch. Let's get into it. Alright, you guys. Not only is it Friday, it's about to be the weekend, but it's Friday and Hopsin just dropped the track. How long has it been since he dropped something new? Anyways, I don't want to make this too long. The song's already 5 minutes, so we got a lot to get through. The song's called Your House. I haven't heard this at all. My wife just woke me up and told me, hey, Hopsin just dropped the track. She knows I'm a big Hopsin fan, and she's like, you got to do a video to it. And I only post 3 a week, but this is going to be what? Anyway, let's get into it. Huge Hopsin fan. Ready? Let's get it. Turn it up before it gets cracking. Okay, so it's a soft beat. Before I play it, so I just listened to Hopsin and Dame's interview that they had on YouTube. Hopsin's grown up a crazy amount. He's so much different now than he was then. So far in the video, we got a brother on the car getting hemmed up. It looks like a black cop. Let's get it. That guitar, super sick. Okay, so no lyrics so far, but just the video. Man, does it bring me back to my childhood. And this was I got goosebumps. I don't know, my camera's shit, but I got goosebumps from just watching this beginning part, because this was the life back in when I was growing up. I had to go through this with my parents and shit. So anyway, enough sentimental jazz. Let's get it.
Man, I don't even know what happened. I was born inside of this shit, my fucking parents scrapping. I was mortified as a kid. Police always at my house, all because of my daddy's temper. Man, this shit been going on about as long as I can remember. He'd always blame my mom for the shit he didn't accomplish. I'd hide in the corner like a guinea pig in the process, just knowing he about to smack the fucking teeth out of mouth. It's like when it came to some type of drama, he got aroused.
This is crazy. My wife told me that I would relate to this song a bunch, and so far she is not wrong. When I was growing up, I felt that way about my family too, so crazy. Let's get it.
When it came to some type of drama, he got aroused. No joke. There was the moments where dad would slowly be creeping up. I would jump in front of my mama. Please don't beat her up. I ain't never spoke on this shit. The memories are up. Smiles and hugs, that's just something you'll never see in us. You know the pain when your parents tell you to go and play, then hours later you see your mom and she got a swollen face. I hope you don't relate. I just learned how to cope to.
I do relate, Hop. This is kind of hard.
Don't relate, I just learned how to cope today. From the days when I would pick up the phone and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right. And they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house?
What? I ain't crying. Let's get it.
Police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I I would go to school feeling so frightened, yeah, I was scared. Not knowing if I'ma go home, finding my mama dead. Every other fucking day, Dad was always losing control. He was acting like a fucking ape running loose in our home. Man, ever since I was born, they was pessimistic and torn. It's evident, but regardless, they never get a divorce. God, I wish they got around to just checking into some counseling. We could have been a happy family inside our house again. I said again as if we ever were.
That's just crazy. This song is bugging. Yo, Hop. You. Let's get it. Okay, hold on. Let me compose myself real quick. So, domestic violence is no joke.
Our house again. I said again as if we ever were. That's false. Shit I dealt with growing up will forever hurt. I'm lost. We were nothing like the families I used to see on the sitcoms. We were horrible with bonds. I can no longer sitcom. I would see that my friends had a life at home that was peaceful. They were lovable people who didn't function like we do. Or how I wish I could redo the pain of the wicked days when I'd pick up the telephone, call a friend.
It's funny. So when I was young, I always used to, whenever I go to my friend's house and shit, like for dinner or spending the night. Jesus Christ. Okay. I remember always wondering, how come when I'm in my... Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't do this. Okay. My bad. I didn't realize I was gonna get so crazy. Yeah, let's get back into this, man. Before I go, I wanted to say, before I start again, I wanted to say, in the hook, he's calling somebody and he's like, I want to stay at your house, and I have a aunt and uncle, rest in peace, to my uncle, who are my favorite aunt and uncle because of this same reason. I would call, or not, I wouldn't call them, but when I was at their house, I would always want to be there because they just seemed so much happier, and they were always happy, or at least on the surface, right? I don't know what was going on behind the scenes. I just know that when I was there, they were always so nice and happy, and there was never any arguing. So I feel the hook, man. It's so crazy. Yeah, let's get back into it.
Longer sitcom. I would see that my friends had a life at home that was peaceful. They were
this too. I wanted to bring this up too. Like, I would go out and spend the night at my friends' houses, and they'd have dinner, like chilling, and no one's fighting, no one's bitching about something that happened, and everyone's at the table. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a whole different environment, and I get it. We're raised there anyway. Let's play.
lovable people who didn't function like we do. Or how I wish I could redo the pain of the wicked days when I pick up the telephone, call a friend and say, I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right, and they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight. I ain't placing the blame, saying it's mama
Yeah, that hook is real.
dad's fault, but all those traumas I had stuck with me as an adult, and it ignited these mad thoughts that I seem to have often. Yeah, that's Hopsin. Music is where my last straw went. Now I'm devoted to always give you my true life. The love I never felt growing up, I get it from you guys. Please don't get it twisted. I love both my parents to death. I just think there's issues a lot of.
Right, I want to say that too. Even though, you know, I grew up in the violence and seeing all that, and, you know, just me feeling like it's a natural thing to be around, and it's because of my parents. I don't hate them. I love my mom. I love my mom to death, and I'll kill him for messing with her. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is. And my dad, you know, I don't really talk to him much, but, you know, when I see him, I'm happy to see him, give him a hug and whatnot, you know, even through all the fights that we had, physical and, you know, verbal. So I want to, like Hopsin said, I still love my parents. Don't get me wrong.
Now I'm devoted to always give you my true life. The love I never felt growing up, I get it from you guys. Please don't get it twisted. I love both my parents to death. I just think there's issues a lot of fucking parents neglect. We all got these traumas we carry, and sometimes it's scary because we bury the nest right there in our chest, and we subconsciously air and project the nightmares and the stress that we dealt with when we were younger. And that's why therapy's best. Listen, if you got kids of your own and you throwing tantrums, don't be oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow.
Right. So, when my daughter was first born, I had a temper, and I had to check that because I forgot when it was. Eventually, I realized that, like, I got to stop being so angry, especially around my daughter. I don't want her to end up this way. So, I'm super smooth now. I take it real. I'm really calm, cool, and collective because of this realization. So, it's really a grown-up ass song, man. This track is just crazy.
Oblivious and assume that it won't impact them. Children follow the protocol of the parents' blueprint. So when there's an issue, they might handle it just how you did.
Right.
I gotta leave here now. My mom and dad acting crazy and this ain't right.
I never hit nobody though. I don't hit no women. That's just me. I don't know about y'all. I don't put my hands on a female just because of the way that I grew up, and I didn't like seeing my mom. Anyway. Don't hit women.
Dad acting crazy and this ain't right. And they've been going back and forth all night. I wanna stay at your house tonight, cause I don't wanna hear my dad fight mama no more. I don't wanna hear the police at the front door. Can I stay at your house? I wanna stay at your house tonight. Your house tonight.
Yeah, it's crazy how now it's him getting locked up. It's the same as the intro. How it was his dad, and then he was, man. This is a really good music video. Like, you can watch it without the music and understand what's happening. This is a really good video. Man. This shit, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, the meaning in this music video, you could watch it without music and understand what's happening. All right, song's almost done, guys, but look at this. He's just breaking the pictures. What is he throwing? He's throwing other pictures. Whew. Yo, this song so far for me, it's probably the best song of 2021. Just because I felt it. Y'all saw. To my soul, man. Like, to everybody out there that's currently going through something like this, I just want you guys to know that you're not alone. Hopsin obviously wants you guys to know that too, and that you should talk about it, and it helps. I decided to start doing that, especially with my wife. I tell her a lot of things that I went through as a kid, and it helps me get through it, especially with her. And then this shit right here, like songs like this that kind of help you remember why you want to not be that way. My wife said that it repeats itself and that we got to break the cycle, and I believe in that. Like, just because you were raised in a dysfunctional home doesn't mean that you have to create your own dysfunctional home down the line. You got to break that and be the person that you wanted in your life as a kid when you're a parent. That's the way I look at it, and that's the dad that I'm trying to be now. I went through my fair share of drama as a child. What did you guys think of the song? Anybody else feel it the way that I felt it in my chest right here? I love this song, Hop. I'm glad that you dropped something new, and I'm glad that it's something that's super impactful and that can impact everybody's lives in a positive way, and just bring to light the fact that there is this going on in the world. You got to remember that there's kids out there who go through this on a daily basis, who need somebody to talk to, who need a shoulder to lean on, who need a father figure or a mother figure to talk to, lace them up with game. Because in a dysfunctional family that's like this, and I'm sure Hopsin would agree, they don't take the time on you. In the video, he said when he was about to hit his mom, here, take this gun and go outside and play. And then when he came back, his mom was beat. And I feel like as a kid, I did go through things like that. Similarly, stay out of my business. I'm Filipino, so it's like the kids ain't allowed to listen to the adults. You know what I'm saying? Like, go outside. We're having a grown-up conversation. That's just in general, like even when there's like family functions, like the family's inside playing mahjong and the kids are outside, beating each other up or punking on the little kids and stuff. Like me when I was getting punked by my cousin. Until now, you ain't gonna punk. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, yeah, there's kids out there that need someone to talk to. Be mindful and be aware, especially if you're a teacher or something like that, and you start to notice, a kid is different. He's really quiet, isn't talking much. Those people need to be talked to, whether they know it or not. Most likely they won't know it. The kids won't know it. They're just like, don't talk to me, because all they know from adult people is anger, right? They think that, oh, my mom and my dad are like this, so that means that, everybody's like this. Everybody has to be like this, so I'm just not gonna talk to these people. And I think that attributes to my socialness, right? Like, I'm super antisocial, and I don't know. I always wondered why I was that way, but now thinking about it, I think it's this way. You grow up thinking adults are mad all the time, and every little thing will push them to the edge of just barking, so you just fear it, from a child, and then it just instills into you. I'm not that way anymore. Like, I'm not afraid to talk to anybody or whatever, but I still have that, like, nah, I'd rather not speak to this food. But if I have to, I'll talk. I'm not a weirdo. But touching on this earlier about going to friends' houses when my parents would be mad or whatever, and so at some points where, like, if I didn't have a friend to go to at that time, I would just, this was what, 1990 something, like mid 90s, right? So it was okay for kids to go out and run around town. So I'd just leave the house sometimes and walk wherever, right? I was living in Stockton, California at the time, and I would be outside walking around in Stockton. I'd rather be out there risking myself getting shot in the street, especially during the time that I lived there, rather than have to sit through another one of a domestic dispute. Anyways, Hopsin, thank you very much for making this track. What did you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. And this has been Videos by Kino.